Yeah, I like that one. It's a top 5 track on the playlist for me. This title actually has a pretty good soundtrack as well. I added one of the songs from it to the playlist. It's called Blues. Well, they all just have genres. One of them is reggae, but just let me see. Just let me see. It's over here. I think this thing usually starts in full screen for some reason, even though I've been told it not to. Well, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna have to stop that. I'm gonna need the manual as well for this copy protection thing. Where the hell is it? It's in this folder. I'll probably just need it on the side when I forget what some of these tools do as well. Clap, 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 clap. I'm gonna fix this as well. That should be fine. And it's asking me to press the any button or the any key. If only I knew where the any key was. Where is this thing? Oh, there it is.
Phew!
I think I do need the password, right? This thing's not just gonna. What's going on, too, LL? Woo woo. Got LL on the train. What's going on, man? How you living? You doing alright? The thing that's given me the most issue, I've kind of noticed, is this like pulley system here. Having to have the pulley in just the right spot. That's given me the most issue so far. This is really how things go in this, though. Like, it's not. The gears do set off the windmills that set off the balls, the pulleys with the lights, and the cats that get scared. And this has given me a bit of trouble too. The generator that powers the mouse. It's this gets me a bit still. Alright. You said ridiculous mosquito invasion. That's crazy. I would hate that. I guess I'm staying indoors then. I want no parts of that. On page 8, yeah. I remember it was gonna ask me something like that. Hold on. Yeah, that sounds absolutely terrible. 50 and 10 seconds. Find a way inside. They better not. I guess I'm buying one of those, like, bug zapper things for inside, I guess, then. That's just not going down. I have a thing where, well, I think everyone has it. I just kind of hate bugs. I guess some people probably like bugs, but no thank you. No, that sounds terrible. Page 8, that's this one. It's gun teapot something. Zoom in a little. Person? Is there a person? There is. gun teapot person. How do you do the password thing? Free roam. Hold on, I need to move this thing into. Oh, it actually lets you select them. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Well, it lets you select anyone. Yeah, I definitely wasn't on that. I have the password here. It's. I think it. Does it have to be capital like that? I don't even know. It might have to be. I don't know. Is it. Games. I forget if this is an underscore or a dash. Easy. 7 2 1 9 U 9 3. It might be like a dash thing in the middle, not an underscore. 7 2 1 9 U 9 3. Okay, I guess it's 25. Pop 2 balloons that we were on. It's the last password I have written down. Pop the 2 rightmost balloons. Seems pretty easy. I think this is the blues track I was talking about too. Boop, 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 boop. Honestly, I forget how to even pop these things. I guess it wants me to pop one of them with the bowling ball or something, and I'm all like out of practice and forget how these things work now. Okay, you could just drop a bowling ball onto one of these, but you have to think that the bowling ball is going to... No, you need the bowling ball to hit this, which causes this to move, and when it starts moving, the balloon's gonna raise up and hit it. Okay, but then how am I popping you too? I know that the gear is going to pop this one as it raises up. I don't think the pulley thing pops the balloon, which is what's getting me a bit. Even if they both... You're saying you want to pull the balloon in this direction. Can I see this rope? Reminds you of Gearworks a lot. I've never heard of Gearworks before. And now it comes this way. What happens if it's down here? Aw, it went like too fast or something. It was like almost a good idea. Oh, why is it? It's like... This one's like... It's like pushing it for some reason. That's quite odd. Yeah, then you're gonna do that. Oh, and then it's never gonna go up enough. DOS game, connect a route with gears. Uh, the reason I even came across this one was because it reminded me of a different sort of game like this called Super Solvers that I remember playing growing up. Oh man. Which I'll probably play in the near future as well. I think it wants another connection to pull it back just enough. Like it's... I don't know if you're allowed to... yeah, you can only have one, right? What if I just move this one out the way? Oh, well, I do still want it to hit it. That's the thing as well. What about after the bowling ball hits the thing? No, you can't even tie it to the bowling ball. It just won't pull it far enough that way. Sorry, I'm not very good with physics, as you can tell. It's not my strong suit when it comes to these puzzles. Yeah, I can't get it to pull enough.
Phew!
Definitely not how you're supposed to do it, but I'll take it. My pen. Hold on. I'm still not sure how they even thought of like the words. Obviously the letters on the right and whatnot are randomly generated, but the ones on the left are specifically chosen. Western Games, Night, Tank, Dale. It's dropping the ball. You need to make the bowling ball drop down into the cave. Make the bowling ball drop down into the cave. Okay, the bowling ball's gonna roll to the left. It's gonna hit this thing. It's gonna go down that way. You have to think that the cave, it means over here. That bowling, well, this cannon's gonna shoot this way. It's, Can you just show me? What are you gonna... And it's just gonna drop down there. Okay. I don't see a way to even light this thing, if I'm being honest. This is the gear. It's not gonna... It's as if it wants it to drop down into there. I can't move this into the cave. Change the size of these things, but even still. To what? Get it to roll onto the other side? What's the purpose? It drops down. I feel like I'm forgetting what these gears and like things are doing. What do... Even if it hits all the way at the bottom there, it's like I want it to go the other way. I'm trying to think. I don't even see a way to set off this cannon, even if it was supposed to shoot. Do I have more tools than I can see right here? Oh, I do. Okay. That changes everything. Do you mind, Oh, you can't see all the tools from here. You have to, like, start it first and... Okay. Okay. That changes everything. Well, obviously now I can start it and shoot the cannon now that I have more things. With the gun, would I want to shoot it? To shoot it with the gun? Isn't that interesting? Click, pull. It just needs a rope, something. You're talking to pull it down. You're talking about from this angle though. Ooh. So if it goes here, you can get it to go down to another one so that it pulls it actually down. Ooh. Isn't that something? You only get one more though. So you gotta put it in just the right spot. It's gonna hit there, it goes down this way. You can flip it to the other side. Click, click, boom, snap. If it pulls it, it's gonna shoot here. I don't know if it bounces off of this and will come back this way. The gun is so that you shoot the bowling ball this way. It's the only way you can get it through the one little hole there. Ooh, and they put it in just the right spot so that you have to put it between the cans so that they move. It hits the thing, pulls it down, pulls it up. I have to see if this thing's gonna pull it and this thing pulls it up, and then I'll figure out some way to attach the... Can I attach it to this? No. I need... Click. No, it's gonna be too soon. No. Yeah, I'd want it on like this bucket or something. What else do I have again? Oh, the monkey with the blinds thing. Ugh, it changes so much having this, like... It allows you to do so much with this thing, because it just needs to pull the blinds and then it starts moving. Can I just make sure this first part is doing what I want it to? Oh, it will get stuck in that corner like that. Crazy. It's not gonna pull down enough from this other angle. The light should be creating enough for the magnifying glass. Unless it's facing the wrong way? No. When it pulls it out of the way. I want to attach it to the bucket there, so that when the bucket's up, I even have the pulley so that it can pull it from that angle. Does it matter that it's going into this one and pulling it down? No. I just need something to... even if I did have you, what do you... click, and if it... I don't know, even if it did come up and move the thing there, it didn't... Yeah, because then he has his pulley thing and you can't attach it to it with that. Yeah. I don't even want to use this monkey really. It's... oh my god. Could I... what... It's gonna shoot too soon if you attach it to this, though. That's the thing. Like... because by the time it does it there, I don't have another... what, make an incline so it rolls back to the other side or something? It doesn't... I just want to discard that idea for a second. Give me 1 second, Dino. Yeah, it's gonna shoot too soon. And then it didn't even land in there. Why didn't it even... I don't know why it didn't even land in the bug at that time. You change the incline so you make sure that it lands in there, but... I think it's because it moved the bucket. Crazy. Train's Incredible Machine. No, I haven't even made one of these things. That gives you the option to like make your own puzzle. I wouldn't even know where to start. But yeah, what's going on, Dino? Woo woo. Got Dino on the train. I'm gonna have to get rid of this here. It's not... oh, it's like using the gun to roll into it like that. That's why when it shoots like that. I see. There's definitely a different way it wants you to do this. It seems like there's multiple ways to do a bunch of these things. Yeah, it's when you shoot it off from that side. The other thing is too, it's giving you this thing as if to hit it, it's gonna make something turn or move. If even if you had this thing hit this, like it, it's the gears thing. Like it's gonna, yeah. There's no way to attach it to the ball. I need it to... Can I... attach you to the rope? I don't... Yeah, you only attach to the belt, right? Yeah, no, the buckets can only attach to one rope, and they're each already attached to their one rope like this. Yeah. I would love to attach it to the bucket though. It's not a bad idea by any means. Yeah, the gear's only attached to the thing. Thinking of possibly moving it back onto the other side, but I still need to shoot the gun, which can only be attached with the rope, which is the whole thing. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, because it'll only shoot once. I'm just thinking for a second. If we move the whatchamacallit, the thing back, well, it needs to hit there first. We couldn't get it to go. Yeah, because it would, nah, it's not a very good idea. Yeah, because it keeps it pulled down too. Man, why am I having such trouble shooting this gun? stay down. I'm just missing something with this monkey as well. It has to be the rope there. Like, that's the thing. Like, there's no other way to pull that light without using one of the ropes. I need to use the rope to pull the gun that shoots that. Which means I only use you for the belt. But I don't... What? It doesn't make sense to only use it for the belt. Because it still needs to move the whatchamacallit. I think it needs to be at the right angle too. I don't even think it can just do it from anywhere. Yeah, it has to be close enough as well. It doesn't have to get hit by this ball either. And it does, and you only attach to one, right? Like, yeah, it's always just a one thing. I wonder if it's just to, like, throw you off, like, you know, to have certain tools there to just kind of make it wonky. Interesting that the cannonball doesn't, like, break this wall either. Oh, it only breaks the bricks when it hits them. Does it always break them when it hits them? Is that... No, it might not be the cannons that break the bricks, in all honesty. This might be like a manual thing. I'd have to look back at. I know that the gun would shoot the... Yeah, it doesn't seem to break them. I thought it did. Any other ideas other than the attached to the bucket? The rope has to attach to the gun. The gun has to be at this angle so that it shoots through and hits the bowling ball. Like, there's... I can't attach the gear. Like, it has to be this. What about... No. It... No, the pulley's always an in-between kind of thing. I was... Because just attaching it to the blinds here, when the blind goes up, if something pulls it up, I don't know. Such as, I don't know, the thing going down here could pull the blind. It might pull it up, even though it's going, yeah, which causes the thing to move. When that thing starts spinning, it causes something else to spin. Nothing from here though. It can cause like a gear to spin or something, but you know, we just saw the gears like pop balloons and things like that. It doesn't... I guess you can attach the gears to each other, kind of, and get them to move each other, and do what with that, though? It just doesn't... I can't, because I still can't attach the gear to the gun, like... It has to be the rope. That's the thing with the whole blind. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, it has to be like a pull down thing. Man, I just want it like delayed. I just want it after. Meaning I'd have to like hit it from something else. Can you set it off with the other one, with this first one, so I don't have to wait? Is that what I've been fucking up this whole time? Am I just like out of my fucking mind? Nah, it'd still be too soon as well. I can't like adjust the angle on this thing at all, I don't think. It doesn't like when you shoot it first either. Could you drop it like directly into there? From like this angle or something? Still just way too fast. But you're in control of this one. You can change the speed. To what? To where? Unless something else is going to drop. You just saw the bucket thing. It dropped through the bucket. Just move the pulley, jackass.
Phew!
I'm sorry, that was... I think you could tell it was easier than maybe I was making it. Alright, let's see what the next one is. It's 27, popping balloons on the moon. The moon, I guess the gravity is changing. This wasn't part of the tutorial. It wants me to pop all 3 balloons. Note that you are on the moon. Okay. You have to assume that's going to change the gravity. Alright, so it starts... is the ball actually even going to hit the cage right here? Because that's going to cause these things to spin. I don't know how they're going to. So on the moon they go down, is what you're telling me. Okay. Oh, let me attach the rope to that. Could this... But it's not gonna make it float up from there. Yeah, let's see what it does. Can I attach you to, like... Yeah, I didn't think so. You can attach them to each other. No, you can't. Unless they were just to each other, you know. True. The boxing glove. So what, you could punch the balloon in a direction? It just doesn't... I'd need the rope. Well, the rope would have to be to pull the gun trigger. I guess giving you one way to do it like that. What did you just do? You just went down still? Just to the right? Hmm. Hmm. Really? That was causing you to do that? Because it was bouncing off of it. Hmm. Yeah, they're not really facing the right way, but... Hmm. Hmm. Oh, because it hit it on that side, it caused it to close. Oh, that's... I didn't even know it would do that. Hmm. So why not just push it from the start then, I guess? Ooh. You're just gonna stay there? Hmm. That's probably too high. Yeah. Can you make it like a little smaller? And then like... Something needs to hit the glove to make it punch, I think, if I remember correctly. Either... yeah. Something like a ball up here or something. What happens to these things? They just don't move, right? Hmm. I just see in the manual real quick. What's going on with the boxing gloves again? Near the end, it just tells you about everything. Push the button and it punches things. Okay, there's a button on it. Yeah, a button on the back. And it punches things. Yeah, something needs to hit the button though, right? I don't know what happened to the track. It just stopped for a second. Which also reminds me to refresh the camera real quick. Push the button. Yeah, usually you'd use like the ball or something to push the button. I'm thinking of shooting this balloon. It's gonna hit that. It's gonna cause it to go down. But then we just put like the pulley in between it or something. Oh, that pulley doesn't move. That's right. Oh my god. I figured that would be enough. Okay. Now what do we do about you? I don't think the gear hits this thing. We do have another boundary. It's just the kind of the angle it's going at. Yeah, it's like losing too much momentum. Can you go up one? Really? Wait, why didn't you pop at the end too? Real quick. That first one being open makes that one open enough for some reason. I gotta think of a different idea. Do you think with the gravity like this, if it hits the trampoline? I see something with this rope. And you couldn't attach it to the button or anything. Okay, no rope. Shit. Okay. Well, maybe it might come down this time. I'll give it 1 or 2 more bounces. Nah. I hope I don't need this one. Well, actually, you're not doing anything for me.
Phew!
You don't say. Graphics. Yeah, this is the first one. Well, it's not the first one, but it's back to the Z1 instead of the ZZ. And it's 28 a baseball in every pot. Nice little pun. And it's telling me how my goal is to put one baseball in each of the metal pipe containers. Oh, actually, I'm not thinking about this right anyway. Even if I could get it into this one, it's this one I wanted it to go. And it's giving me this to it wants me to do something with the bowling ball, even if it hits that and it causes this to start moving. I'm a little unsure what it wants. It doesn't matter what hits this, it's as if it... It's giving me two more. I just see something. Whoa, when it rolled too far. And there's not enough room there. So just for these. Even if these things did roll this way here, it's like saying you want them to go over. How else are you getting these things down here? Or back up? Why ain't that one going? Well, that's odd. I don't know why it's doing it. Back to this one. Is it just too far away? So something's a little odd about that. We still need these pipes up here anyway. It's only one for every pipe. There's no way you're bouncing that one into that pipe as well. It's these top ones that have to go into the top ones. I'm thinking, how am I getting any of them into these top two? Into the top two. It has to be with the bounce, but how are you keeping those off the ground or getting them into one without that though? There's no angle that goes back up, you know? Only up is with the bounce. Only way to go back up is with a bounce. Which is why all of them are going into one below. Why not do them diagonal then? And bounce the other ones. You mean bring this one down to here. This one to here. This one to here. You to here. You to here. And you're talking about having this one somehow bounce to here. Just thinking. Tricky, tricky. It needs something to carry it over as well. Just wanted to see it. It's about, excuse me, exactly the same. Oh, and it would get stuck too. It's only one for every thing as well. Yeah, it dropped too quickly from there as well. Yeah, and it block it from dropping that way as well. Tricky, tricky. Tricky, tricky. Yeah, I don't think the sliding them into the cross is the greatest idea. Like even... You know what else it told me is how the bowling ball drops faster than baseballs and how tennis balls drop slower than baseballs are. Did I say that right? Bowling balls drop faster than baseballs and tennis balls drop slower than... Is it saying that to... How much faster? Oh, not like that much noticeably faster. I haven't figured out what to even do with the bowling ball, how it's, you know, getting me to that next level. Or, you know, what its purpose. That was interesting. You think it would want you to use it as some kind of seesaw? If it slid down onto here, And what, you would just have it waiting as it drops down and flings it into the air? The baseball made the bowling ball bouncer go up unexpectedly. I haven't been using this thing. It can literally move one of these over. But I don't know if that's still not getting me into one of these top spots. I think there's no... If there's momentum, then it... Crazy you could overlap them like that. Then it doesn't bounce the way you'd want. Yeah, just dropping these things in there doesn't seem to... It's getting them into the top one. Even if it hits that again. And you still have the trampoline, like you can... Yeah, it's getting the momentum with it first before it does the bounce, you know? You want it to slide first so it can go somewhere. Can I just like leave you there for a second? Could just be because they're slamming into each other like that. Even with the trampoline, it seems almost like, excuse me, like I could bounce it from here into the top one, but then, yeah. No, I guess not. Getting it into these two. You'd have to bounce it from one of them. You don't want to block it off, though. What if you... Well, you've been using it to just kind of slide this thing over, but... bounced it onto this. And then moved it across, like... They... bounced it onto it. Where are you... But that's what the bowling ball's for, to get the momentum. It just means the baseballs, right? It doesn't want me to get the bowling ball into one of these. One baseball, each of metal pipes. Even if you get it to keep bouncing higher, so to speak, it wouldn't... What do you think I'm missing? It's gotta be something with this bowling ball a little bit, too. Just a possibility. Something with this thing as well. Like I said, I'm using it. I'm gonna slide. I can slide it over. I use the mouse to get it to start moving. It's... It makes you think, like, this is the lowest one. Which pipe does this lowest one go into? You know? Like, what into the highest one on the other side? I doubt it. Like, it's... As long as something hits this thing, you can get the belt to start moving the other thing. Oh, it's gotta be closer than that. Well, not a big deal, but... Can you show me one more time with this bottom thing again? Yeah, it just flicks that other one off the side. Unless you're gonna switch it around so that it, for some reason, rolls that way. It doesn't go up anymore, you can't. Yeah. It still dropped down like that. Yeah. It's too close too. Hilarious. It drops down that way. It flicks to that side that way. How do we get them into the top ones? I don't really have a issue with getting them into either of the other ones. There's gotta be something with their trampoline then. Yeah, because you can change the size of the angle you'd want as well, but yeah, still don't think it's enough. Yeah, I don't have any good ideas with getting... If I can get one of the balls into one of these two things, I feel like it would give me the idea to get the other one in, like, Just getting any of the balls into one of these two tubes is giving me a small bit of trouble. Just think about it and start there. Just get one into one of them. How hard would it be to get this thing back onto this? It would drop here. It'd probably flick it back up or something. I'd still need something to hit this. This thing's still going down. Oh wow, it went perfectly into that hole. You don't say. And it's going to drop down to the other side. And it wants you to do it to the same on the other side? Oh. I don't think it needs it here then, but it'll come into play, I suppose. It's sort of like what I was saying though, if I could get it into that first hole, I feel like it would come together.
Phew! It's also 29. It's weighing the situation. I gotta refresh this thing real quick too. It wants me to weigh the situation by making the baseball fall off the bottom of the screen. Oh, seems easy enough. Excuse me. Weigh the situation off the bottom of the screen. It's going to want me to drop the ball into that bucket, which is going to pull that one up. Okay, so it just wants me to pull those two buckets. I see. And it wants me to, because it's going to go back and forth. Oh, tricky, tricky. So by the time it rolls down, but I want this one. Yeah, up, down. It might even want you to attach it to... It might want you to attach it different way. It missed somehow. How did you miss? That was weird. Oh, and it didn't even go up enough. Why not? Yeah, it has to do with the... It can't just be because of the weight of it, right? It's not... Oh, that's just not gonna drop it down enough. Boop, boop, boop. It almost seems like you need it for this one as well. Like it's not even... I don't know if that's high enough. I feel like it's just off a little bit. Like it's not even... Does it need to be like dropped from higher? Like it just doesn't... I think it just needs like more time. I guess it does need to be faster or something. Fuck. Oh. It's too slow.
Phew!
No, Donald. What have you been getting into?
Boom, boom, bum, 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 bum. Hey, it's 30. It wants me to pop all the balloons. My goal? Pop both balloons. What's going on, Spy Man? Big brain. I mean, I guess you can't have the smallest brain to do it. You know, it's yeah, it's something. I might need some help along the way. We'll see. What's going on there? Woo woo. Got Spy Man on the train. Definitely got the heavy metal. If not big brain, heavy metal, heavy brain. Okay, the bowling ball's gonna scare the cat. The cat's gonna run this way. Right? Isn't that how it works? Okay, or not. This is gonna float up. We want it to break. I feel like it still doesn't have enough momentum to even go to the side over there. Okay, so it's just to pull the lever. Aren't these gears already moving? Oh, no, they're not. I thought they were. Okay, not a big deal. We attach the rope to you. Well, it might not matter. We attach the belt to you. We attach it to you. I feel like this still doesn't have the right momentum. Okay. So we attach it to you. Oh, it can't be that far away. There we go. Oh, he didn't... Oh, because you're pulling it down now. Okay. Whatever. But doesn't it have to? Am I guess it's just where it wants it. It just wants me to put it up here. I mean, just... No, it's too far away. That's... Oh, that's interesting. Can I actually flip you?
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't expect this to be anything at all. Hold on. Not with the monkey like this. It's just more of the momentum thing. It doesn't matter how far that is. It's fitting you into a spot. Huh. Yeah, it's the down that's not doing it. It wants an up to pull up. And when it's on the other side, you're not pulling up. Makes the brain grow. Yeah, you're not wrong, Dinah. It's not. It's certainly not making you dumber. If nothing else. That's funny. It wants me to do something else with the pull down like this. With the momentum, I have to think that I get another rope. The only reason to have another rope would be to attach it to the other seesaw like this. I'm not thinking about this right. It pulls down, down, up, up, down. But I can't attach it to that down. It's not gonna do it like that though. Yeah, because it's keeping it down like that for some reason. Yeah, other way. Down, pull down, up, pull down, up. Shit. It's not gonna do it the other way. What other ideas do you have? The only way to get the conveyor belt moving is to attach it to the thing as well. You're thinking about using it to move the balloon across or something. Well, it's not gonna go back down though. The rocker below the monkey. Why would we want to? Oh, below it to pull it down like that because it has infinite strings. That's a good idea. I like that idea too. And then we can attach the... Can we attach two belts to you? No. I can just attach another belt to you. And that belt will cause that one to move. I like that idea too though. Because when it does pull it down from there... Well... Down...
Can you let go of this? Jesus. Pull down. Well, I want it the other way then. Right? You go here, pull up, up, pull down. It needs like more room. It doesn't move it across. I could probably move it from the bottom as well. And then angle it down. A little smaller. Or something. Something with the momentum probably too. Well, it's giving it the little boost, maybe. I don't know if I can make this angle like closer. I don't know exactly how I would. The only other idea would be to just like kind of have it so it's like pushing, so it never like comes that far out or something, but yeah, it gets stuck there like that. That's really as big as it goes. Something about how to get it to go down just a little. Oh, I have another one of these in the belts. Oh, that's right. Maybe just... Shit. He's definitely onto something there. It needs to touch it. That's the thing, though.
Going the wrong way. How do I even flip these things? I don't even... How do I even fucking... hmm. Isn't that something? Because it doesn't... Is it just the... It has to just be that angle, but when I try and change it, that doesn't leave enough room. I guess you could make it just a little smaller. Yeah, because then it doesn't...
Phew!
I don't know why that was so... crazy. It's compact disc. Yeah, they specifically chose the word for each one of these passwords. The word, not the numbers. Bam, 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 bam. This does kind of just make me want to do the punch, guys. I do want to give the third double punch, guys, at least one more go. It seems like we got to the final boss last time or something. It didn't seem too difficult. It has the pay to win. But at least do that one more time before moving on to the Angry Streets of the Sigma version. I'm gonna do a couple more of these puzzles though. 31, it wants me to put away the basketballs. Really? During the NBA Finals? No. Put all the basketballs into the wooden container on the right side of the screen. Right side of the screen, all of them. Wooden container. Okay. Gravity's the same. Okay. It seems a bit interesting too, because the angle that they start at here. Excuse me. Call of the Punch kick style. Yeah, it's something with the 8-bit soundtrack that, like, I don't know, puts you in the mood for it. But yeah, something with the angle that they're at right here, how they're down like this, tells me with just these tools too, that it's gonna want something a bit crazy. just thinking a little bit. They're not giving me enough tools to just drag them all over to the box here. They can bounce off of the ground, you know, especially once I have them moving this way. It's just as long as one of them hits the mouse, we can even cause it to move. How do I get you to start? Yeah, this is the interesting one. Even if I can get you to all start bouncing this way, it's you I want to. Click, click. Would it bounce far enough that way? Oh, it's too far. Really? How close does it have to be? Ooh, tricky, tricky. I guess it doesn't have to hit that one. It can hit it after it bounces. Just show me. Yeah, they're either mices or hamsters as well. I think they're mouse though, I'm pretty sure. It's Mort the mouse or something, yeah. Just thinking a little bit, that one didn't bounce the way I expected. It doesn't get enough momentum to even get back high enough, like... This is as far down as you go? Ooh. Remember, it doesn't have to hit this one. It can hit the other one afterwards. Right. You're talking about getting enough momentum to, yeah, hit it and then hit it.
Phew!
Didn't do it. That one wasn't so bad though. I think the tennis balls one or the baseball one before was harder. But it's 32, it's the 5-gun salute. What is it actually though? It's a 52-gun salute. It's just a little pun they're making. Your goal is to shoot all 5 guns. It wants me to shoot them, and it's giving me scissors to shoot the guns. It wants me to pop certain balloons though. It's giving me 9 ropes to shoot 5 of the guns. I can't attach them to the balloons. It wants you to attach it to the scissors to close the scissors to pull the gun, to pull the pulley, to pull the gun. Oh. But I only have 3 baseballs. How many scissors? 3 scissors. If each scissor pulls one of the guns, I still need 2 more. I gotta see what's on the next page. 2 more ways to shoot it. You have the pulleys though. It can attach to the pulleys, the guns, the baseballs. It might be enough. Scissors, cuts, balloon, drop, pulley, scissors. So you can attach it to the scissors. Oh, I thought you could attach it to the scissors. That's not good. You don't have to do it to the gun first, right? Okay. So what are you using it for then? You're using it to cut the balloon so that you can hit the seesaw, which pulls the gun. So it pulls down on it. Up, down. Okay. So which other ones? You have 2 more of the scissors. We'll do it here. We hit. Oh, we have the pulleys as well. Okay. It probably won't shoot from that angle, which is interesting. It's telling me that it wants it at that certain angle. Wait a second, so you're saying you want it to hit up and hit the other one so it hits it down? No? Because we only have 1 more scissor. Even if that scissor cuts and hits both of those. This scissor can't cut. I'm just thinking a little bit, like when I cut this one, it's gonna have this one go up. It's gonna have this one go up. When I cut this one, it's still the same thing. Then how am I cutting both of these then? It's almost like I can cut both of the ropes there, but it knows better. But remember, you need 5. There's 5 balloons. But I don't need all 5 of them. Then just use the ones that you need. Yosemite Sam, that's funny. I haven't even thought about that name in a while. I don't think I actually need all of the things. Let me just see. That might be too close. Something like that. So I hit you. You go up, you shoot. I hit you, you go up, you shoot. I hit you. You go up. You'll shoot. You're also gonna go up as well. Ooh, and I'm out of these things, which means one of these makes two of them go. Yeah, yeah. So I hit you, you go up. Which one of these makes two? With four of them. Makes two. I don't know if any of them would make two. Even with the pulley? Oh. I see. Well, the pulley changes everything. Just create a crazy angle, what does it matter? Oh, I thought that was a good idea. I thought that it would make the pulley things go up, but I guess not. That wasn't the right idea. And that one didn't even cut that one. You didn't even cut this one. You don't make the pulleys go up? Oh, wow. Ooh. I'm trying to think of another way that it would work then. The only other idea is to have the baseballs hit the seesaws. I just want to see one more time. It really doesn't make them move? Oh, wow. Unexpected. Okay, the only other idea is to have the baseballs hit the seesaws. But that is... Ooh, and you can't even move this one. Like yeah, it... Ooh. Are you saying after the baseball hits the seesaw, you want it to cut the balloon? For what purpose? After. Yeah, it's not like the guns drop from the sky. Can I just see this one real quick? Ever so quickly. Why didn't you go down? I'm not sure why that one's the only one that shot. I don't know why only that one's shooting. I don't know why we're cutting the balloons if they don't make the seesaws move. And still, it only hit that one. So hold on, if it hits this one, have it roll down and then hit this one, I guess. Whatever. Oh, can I not put it there? It's not a good spot. It's not gonna work like that. Alright, well, whatever. We'll do with this one then. Okay, gonna have to move you. You drop down. Oh, it's just to get the balloon out of the way? Yeah. It's still not making that one go down. And then it stays there. Oh. Oh. Ho, 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 ho. When it's perfectly even like that, does the balloon move it back? Would you tilt this thing if it was... Oh, it's not. Okay, you hit it off of it when it's still. Isn't that something? But it doesn't just hit it when it's off balance, huh? Can you show me once more? It's rolling all the way across from there. And that's just because of where the pulley is, that it's not giving it enough momentum to go up and pull that one. Or I guess not. It seems like the angle should be fine. I don't... I don't know, I misunderstand a little bit, I guess. I guess it has to do with the side? Like, since it's facing to the left? No. I don't know. And we made it so that even with the pulley or whatever, it's not shooting these other ones with that angle. Oh, it is. Okay, then. I don't even think you would need a crazy angle for this either. It just...
I guess you do. For some reason, it does need the pulley, I guess. Oops. I should probably just make it an even crazier angle.
Phew!
Yeah, I didn't really like that one, the Yosemite puzzle too much. Yeah, it's okay. Mm. And kind of just shrug at it, you know. It wasn't too great. Even though we've done quite a few of these at this point, I still don't completely have down the way these pulleys work. I know just enough to pass, but it wants me to, well, it's 33, it's a farewell to balloons. It wants me to pop the balloon. Easy enough. So the balloon's over here, and excuse me, it's gonna float up. I take it it's gonna brush to this side a little. I don't know, float up some more, get stuck right here or something. There's a flashlight here. This would turn on the light. You'd have to think that it wants you to push it across this way or something so that it... The light will light the candle, and then it wants you to push it down this way, and the lit candle's gonna pop the balloon that's over here or something, or it's gonna light this rocket over here. Can you connect these? No. So it wants you to light this windmill. The windmill's gonna cause these gears to move. This fan's already plugged in here. The fan causes the windmill to move. It wants me to drop something onto this light. That's the jack in the box. It's gonna hit that thing this way. This is gonna cause that to go. I think it just wants me to blow this tennis ball down this way. It's gonna roll this way, hit the light and everything. Just show me one time. Okay. Need the jack in the box to go as well. Can this thing float in the air? Okay. I'm a little unsure what it wants me to do with that giant gear there as well. Trying to see like a place for it. Where'd that tennis ball just go? Oh, it just bounced up through there. Yeah, that's why I kind of wanted to stop it from... Oh. Can it stay right there? I don't know. I thought this would cause this to move, but it's plugged in here. I'm forgetting how these generators work a little bit. This is solar powered. So it needs... When they're not solar powered... Can I just see the manual real quick again? Light switch outlet generator transfers rotational energy into electrical, connected to a mouse motor, monkey motor. Guy puts out power, electrical parts, comes with its own outlet, rotational energy, electrical energy. It needs something to make it rotate before it does the energy. Right. Is that what the gear is for? I guess that's what the extra gear is for. Where's my mouse? Yeah, I have to think that's what the extra gear is for. Ooh, what's a good place for it though? And I attach this gear to you to get it to move. We're just missing the connect this to this, I think. That tennis ball needs to hit that flashlight too. That's not good. Why isn't that tennis ball hitting the flashlight here? It was rolling to the right before I had it there. It's like going too fast. Just raise it up a little, I guess. Oh wow. It's still too fast. Well, it's not fast enough. I'm not controlling this, right? Oh my god. Really? Crazy. I'm just trying to get the tennis ball to hit the flashlight down there so that it lights the rocket in time before it starts spinning with the other things. Ooh. It's like half a second off. It's like slightly too quick. I can't move any of these. It has to be connected to there. It doesn't matter once it starts going with that one, it doesn't matter. It's all gonna start going. Even if you have it on that last one. It's like half a second too quick before it lights the candle in time. It's not the position of it, is it? It does like slightly too much bouncing before.
A little bit of a pain in the ass just because I feel like I've done everything right. It takes too long when it does it like that. It's gotta be like quicker. I can't believe you can't put it like in front here. Can I see something? Yeah, that's... Yeah, on top was the wrong answer. Anything even close to there? Just too far away. That's blocking it. It needs to have enough room. You think it's 'cause we're... no. I was gonna say 'cause we're using the gear here, we could maybe move it over here-ish, but... it doesn't seem right. Just 'cause the ball's the first thing to hit here to get it all started, kinda, yeah. Oh, it's not close enough, crazy. Yeah, it needs to be close enough to the outlet as well, like it's... And then it just like gets stuck there, and it's... It wants it just right. Hey, it lit.
Phew!
I don't know, we'll do a few more. And then we'll... punch things. Hopefully it goes back to the other blues song after this. I forgot to refresh the camera and it freaked out. Man, this thing fucking sucks. And then what happens? It like hates that like you try and refresh it afterwards too. This thing blows. My fault. Where's that thing coming from anyway? Did I write down this? No, I didn't finish writing down this password either. I think that's an I. Alright, it wants me to 34. Pop goes the weasel. It's telling me how I must get the Jack in the Box to spring up. Seems easy enough. They're giving you a bunch of tools to get this Jack in the Box to spring up. Whap, 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 whap. Can I see? The ball's just gonna bounce there, right? Okay, we want one of the... Okay. I don't know if the fan would push the basketball. Can I flip this around? No? Oh. This is the first item that I can't flip. I can even do it with the light bulbs, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And there's no reason to flip the ropes or anything, but... a little odd. So you'd have to be on the other side? No, it just... Yeah, that thing is telling you how it's solar powered, which tells you that it wants you to pull the switch, which the tennis ball can do, I guess. When it... Oh, I can't move this. I wonder why it... Why it would have the pulley there like that. It should go down and just pull it down and turn it on and push that and blow it off the side there and drop down onto this. Which should hit that. And when it hits that. Is it too far? The gear can only be so far away. Oh. Really? How close do you have to be? Oh. That's closer than I thought. Oh wow. These things can't be far at all. Oh. Ew. So I have you here, and then I have you here, and then I attach both of them here. Just thinking a little. And pop goes the weasel. Oh wow, it goes right off of the edge. That's hilarious. I guess it doesn't have to be that close though, right? Like, is that what it's saying? You're saying blow it at a slower speed. Yeah. Might not be able to. Can you get it at like an off angle or something? It's a distance thing. Try below and yeah. It should be fine. Oh, it didn't go enough. Crazy. Yeah, it's like right there. Oh, really? Crazy. Like right here then? Oh, wow. So there's no, like, just right speed where you actually drop onto that thing?
Phew!
What? Alright, we'll do like one or two more. I didn't mind that one so much. That one wasn't so bad. They seem to have varying difficulties. We didn't have to choose hard at the start or anything. Is that 6? Yeah. A bop, bwop, bwop. And it's 35. It wants me to put the bowling ball into the metal basket. Go for the 3-pointer. So it rolls down there, it's gonna go onto there, it's gonna slam into that, and it's gonna drop down there, it's gonna hit off of that. I wonder what the balloons are for. Shadowgate stuff. Oh my god. I still have Shadowgate as one of the hardest titles I'd ever played. Without a doubt. Yeah, this definitely keeps you going for gold. I get the sense it doesn't want me to use the trampoline here. Boing, boing. Like, I need it like one more here.
That's not gonna work the way I want, but let me just... The way it hits off that corner like that. Yeah. Can I see that and then move you down one? It's gotta be to the left more. So it hits there, and then it hits there. And I need to use the other thing, just to hit off of it from the other side.
Phew!
Wee. Alright, let's see what this next one looks like. Maybe it'll be the last one. Desk. Oh, that solo is crazy. Cruising through. You think so? I feel like we've had a little trouble. It could be worse though. You're absolutely right though. We're not getting tomato faced out here. It's not. Yeah. Oh, it's 30. It's 36 Pokey and Bob shoot it out. Pokey's the cat and Bob's the fish, right? Yeah. It wants me to stop the shootout between Pokey and Bob. You must let both guns fire, but you can't let the bullets hit Bob or Pokey. So shoot, just don't hit. Shoot and miss. And all it gives me is a fucking ball and a knife. This is gonna slide down here. It's gonna go. It's gonna hit this, which causes this to fire. It's gonna pull up on this. As it goes down here, it might roll into this. Don't let them hit each other. So you're gonna fire first, up. I don't even think you're gonna shoot. It says both must. Let both fire. You can see how the bucket's gonna stop one of them from hitting it, right? I'm just thinking because you're gonna use the scissor to cut the knife at the right time, so after it fires, so that the bucket blocks it. thinking a little bit. This thing right here is interesting too because this is gonna cause the explosion, meaning that you need to block it here before it shoots and hits the dynamite. You need to block it there before it shoots. Show me one time. And they both shoot. So that does cause it to. Why didn't that drop in? Oh, and it doesn't cause it to go down. Oh, because it's already up. I wasn't even... And I can't from here. Oh, tricky, tricky. So it's just at the right time is the only reason you want it. Either that, or you for some reason want it to roll from here, and this is just so that you cut it from here. I can't put it here. Oh, why not? Because of direction? I guess it's too close to the pulley. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. The only other reason would be to cut it from this way, but that's not really what you want. Jesus, you gotta have this thing just right. Yeah, and it has to hit it from the bottom there. Oh, it didn't even hit it. Block that one. You could probably do it faster and just have them block both like that. Once more from me? No. It's like not... and I can't control the speed at that one. Yeah, if that one's first... Yeah... Because it doesn't bounce back up. I didn't put this trampoline here, right? Yeah. It's not gonna bounce up quick enough like that. Interesting. I wouldn't want it to hit the glass over there. Wait, can I see? The guns can't hit it? You can't let the bullets hit Bob or Pokey. I wonder if I can let the bowling balls hit them. And just not the bullet. Like it can still break as long as the bullet doesn't hit.
See, you have to let them fire, which is why you're cutting the bucket and not. I'm trying to think too, other than cutting this bucket, why else? It going that way is an issue as well. Didn't even cut it. It doesn't have to roll down from there. Yeah.
Phew!
Yeah, it seemed unintentional, you know, like that's not how it wants you to do that one. Similar to the one before, but I mean, I guess it worked. It did say just block the bullets, but I don't know. I'm probably not going to do it, but I want to see what this next one looks like. And I don't know how many more of these there are. I think I may have spoiled it for myself when I was doing the password thing before. There might be around 40 or 50 of these things, maybe. We'll do some more before playing a different one. I got the whole pack of these titles too, which came with a ton of these things. Be interested to see how this series evolved as well. How much more I don't even know what you call these things. Tools, mechanics they could throw at you. Machines. It's 37. There's a mouse in the house. It wants me to send Mort to his house on the bottom left part of the screen. It seems easy enough. Send Mort home. Mort's the mouse. He gets scared of the cat. By flicking the switch, it wants you to turn something on. You have to think it's turning the fan on so that it blows the cat in the other direction. Seems a little odd. Oh. Yeah. And then it just gets stuck there on that. Yeah, it really wants you to use the fan. The only other thing I could think of is that it's just this boundary here. I want you to hit it at a different angle, I guess. There's something with the cat. I forget how it works. The cat's like scared of something, or it just wants you to get a big enough boost on the cat after hitting it. There, like that angle. Yeah. Yeah, it needs to be able to get to the other side fast enough. I can't make it any longer. Oh. And then from here, you want me to use another fan that blows it that way. You don't have a fan, though. Oh, I do. You don't have another socket thing, though. You don't need it. One of these generators can do it for you. Which is why they put the gear there for you. Can I flip this thing? No? Oh, it's just a little too close. Okay, just put that there for a second. That's as close as I can get it? Holy shit. Okay. I attach you to you. And I can't change the size of you. So I wanna... There. Why isn't that thing going, actually? Did I miss? That's the plug, which... And that's from the switch. I'm forgetting how these generator things are working. Uh-oh. I don't want to look back at the manual, I might have to real quick, just to see. Generator transfers rotational energy into electrical energy. It needs the rotation first. Show me the other thing, though, again, real quick. Where's the generator, convoy, where's the other thing? Mouse cage, Mel's house. No, it's generator and Woodwall Brook electric engine. Plug in to light switch. Add belt. Okay. You plug it in. That's the thing. I'm forgetting. So I get this thing close enough and it adds to the plug. Yeah. It's a good track. I like it. It's catchy. You caught me at the end though, Swan. I was about to start punching things for a little bit after doing.
I'm not sure how many of these puzzles we just did, at least 10 or 15 of them. And quite a few. I was gonna go to 40, but I get the sense that either the next one or the one before 40 is gonna be like absurd. I could be wrong, you know, it's happened many a times before. I don't think I did it either. I'll do it right after this as well. That's Swan on the Train. Let me see. Oh, it's 38 inside the walls. You must put the bowling ball inside the brick walls. This one actually doesn't seem that crazy. Maybe this will be the last one. Let me refresh this thing real quick there. This one actually seems a bit more than I thought. You have to think that the scissor is here so that the baseball cuts this and causes that to go up so that it blows the bellows, which is going to cause the windmill to start moving. Something like that. It's gonna push that to there, the belt to you, to here, to roll across, to down to here. Do you want it to bounce across there like that? Boing, boing. Yeah, and then it'll go off the edge. Boing, boing, boing. Ooh, it didn't. Okay. I put it in like just the up.
Phew!
First try. Alright, I think we'll end on a good note. Even though I do want to see what this next one looks like. I think you could have solved that one, Swan. That was one of the easier ones, to be honest. Compared to the basketball one before, like that baseball one before. I don't really like this carnival track either. Probably one of my least favorite tracks. It wants me to trap Pokey the cat. And it's telling me how I must trap Pokey in the cage. Oh, it's like Mousetrap. You must also make the cannonball go into the bucket. While the cannonball... Make the cannonball go into the bucket. I wonder why. Must make the cannonball go into the bucket. That's interesting. So it doesn't want you to cut it. How would I scare the cat again? I need to look in the... I forget how to scare the cat. There's like, I remember it telling me. So that it walks forward. He goes after Mort the mouse and Bob the fish. Especially if he's really close to the fish. Or if the bowl is broken. He munches fish and mice. Munches. Munch, munch. I don't have any fish or mice. It was walking forward there for a second. Interesting. Does something have to hit you? It only moved it forward a little bit. I wonder if the light freaks you out, if it caused you to move more. Let's see if fire does it. I didn't know that the bucket could cause the scissor to snip. I'm not sure if the fire or the rocket will... it doesn't seem to be doing it either. I don't know if it's too close or something, or... It did want me to shoot it into the bucket. I'm just, yeah. I'm just seeing. What else? There was something else I was... I'm forgetting. There was something else I was gonna... shoot into the bucket. You have to think that when it does that, though, the bucket's going to... almost like it's telling you it wants you to cut it from this side, but the only other way you would cut it is if you did this whole rocket thing from the other side and you cut it that way after it shot up. Well, does it have to be from the other side or just higher up? Yeah, that's close enough. after it hits the light, it can roll back into the mouse or into the cat. Shoot up, but if it's shooting up, you want it to hit it from over on this side. It didn't shoot into the bucket, right? No, it didn't even shoot it off. I guess it doesn't have to drop into the bucket. I still want it to hit the cat though. I do have another rocket. You see how it's just a little too fast, right? With how soon it does the cut. See, he gets scared and then goes the other way. Do you... The spark that's getting it scared. So what are you saying? Light one up before it? Yeah, it's always gonna light that one. See how it only walks forward just... Even after it gets scared, it's like just... It's as if it wants to light both of them, like light one and then the other so that it keeps moving. I can't get it to light the other one.
Phew!
We'll save the 40 for the next time. I don't think it's the last one. I think it might go up to 50 to be honest with you. But I don't know. We'll do at least one more of these and then maybe we'll see what the sequel's like or the other titles like this. The Crazy Machines. It's going in the hole. It wants me to make both basketballs fall into the brick hole. It also seems pretty easy, but next time. And it's fucking with the gravity a little bit too. Not quite on the moon.
let's punch things one time. Man, I want to see about this one too. Look at the things it's giving you, which is telling me it wants me to use that one conveyor belt thing to move it across. The rope has to be for the balloon so that it hits it. No, we tried hitting it with the balloon, didn't we? I'm like already thinking about it. Yeah, next time. I'm sure it'll come back to me. The Rosetta Stone. You were like collecting stones the whole time. There's something with this one, dude. It's like I'm not clicked on the screen. Weird. This thing's like real sensitive too, compared to the other ones. It seems. Excuse me. Like the controls are real sensitive. I still haven't really quite figured out what the cheapest move in this one is. It might just be to keep paying to win. I think it still takes time when you're like in this thing too. No? Just insert one coin and give me all your money. You get more energy, more tricks, more money, more coins. Power Records. One way. Peace and love. Yeah, you can't grab in this one anymore, it seems. This is a pretty good soundtrack as well. I don't know if I'm gonna turn it up. It's already pretty loud. I don't know, maybe just one. Yeah, it was real stupid with the whole jump thing. It like punches when I want to jump a lot of the time. Like, I guess that was my fault. What the hell that was, but oh, it's the master, the first stones in China waiting for you.
Mission 2.
The next one is in China. Okay. What would you like? Just give me your money. Just one more coin. Give me the weapon, the money, the coin, the energy. Just keep giving me more coins. Get anything you want.
You do not get energy. You insert the coin. Speed energy.
Hey, we got nunchucks from it. I think this is the first title where you can get nunchucks as a weapon. You get the spiked whip, the shovel, baseball bat. Oh, definitely. They I don't know, maybe the arcade machines started to, you know, lose popularity a little bit around this time. They needed to get more coins out of you. I get it. It just seems like they put a little less love and care into this one compared to the first two. Personally, anyway, you know, I could be wrong. That was bullshit. What the hell? Give me my nunchuck. Come on. After finding the first stone, the heroes went to find the second.
Mission
Different people
3.
on the dev team. Yeah, you're probably right. NES version 3. Yeah. Actually, let's pay to win a bit more here. Yeah, that happens with a lot of great titles, though, as you see as time goes on, as different dev teams work on the games, and things change. Nothing stays the same forever.
What would you like? You only
That's why you gotta
one
appreciate
coin.
things while they're here, you know, while they're still good. While you have them. Insert your one coin, give me more tricks, you get more tricks, more weapons, more energy, get more power, more energy, power, energy, just give me more coins. I kind of hate this next part here. I think it's this next part with the weird puzzle thing. This is the first time where there's been like a puzzle inside of the one of these punch kicks. I'm trying to think, even like in any of the Streets of Rages I've played or anything, you know, I can I can't think of there being like a puzzle section. Wow. Something just like came out of the wall there. I do like this track though. It's calming. Especially coming off of all that heavy metal 8-bit tracks, all that. Yeah, that wall can hit you. Oh, nice job. Shit. Okay. This is a boss track too. This guy definitely reminds me of the, what's his name, the shinobi guy from the, oh my god, I had the name too. The Ninja Gaiden, Ryu or something. Oh, right. And he's gonna make bullshit clones. Yeah, I didn't think there was enough BS in this title just yet. Yeah, you gotta step it up a bit. Yeah, Ryu, Habashi, yeah. Those Ninja Gaiden games were probably some of the hardest titles I've ever played too. Granted, I'd never really played through a whole Dark Souls or Elden Ring or anything, but these guys are kicking the shit out of me. You know, not a puzzle title, you know, action. I know it. You're the real strong. I have the stone. From now on, you're gonna need my help.
Mission 4.
Yeah, I feel like the game's on like turbo for some reason. Like, I don't know. I didn't do it. And we got our Golden Axe gladiators. What the What? Okay, fake boss time. BS Ninja Masters help, yeah. I mean, when we played it for the first time, last time, we got far enough in this title to learn we will need the old Ninja Masters help. Alright, here we go. I love being on 0 health and still being able to go. That's paying to win. That reach is absurd, but okay. What? Sorry, I got a little focused there for a second. This guy's taking way too many hits with my cheap sword I probably shouldn't even have.
Mission 5.
Mission 5. You're in Egypt with motorcycles. Oh, through the ground we go. Alternate reality. Now we fight the crazy tree mummies. Mind letting me get my sword back so I can use my cheap moves too? Yeah. Let's try the jump kick actually. Oh, well, you know what? Forget it. Oh, I didn't know you could do a diving attack like that while running. Oh, I think we found the new cheapest move. Ah, hit the wrong button. Oh yeah, you can do it with, like with the sword too, kinda. Oh, I guess not. Not really. Okay, forget it. Why'd I even try? Oh. You know what? I'm still gonna use this. That's this part. This door will never open. Something beneath here. You need to hear me go or something. But yeah, we need to open up this door by jumping. Well, after we pay to win some more. You only need 1 coin. Just keep inserting coins and we'll give you extra guys. We'll give you extra guys. We'll give you more trick weapons, more trick attacks, more energy, more everything. Just give us more coins. 1 more coin. Yeah, this is gonna be fucking stupid. Here we go. Now we go up to this level, we get these flying discs through the air that, well, they're just homing. It's just homing. It's just homing. I don't think I can hit them, even with the sword. I think it wants me to jump. I might leave the sword behind. Hey, it's the boss from before. We're gonna have to fight him while dealing with this homing bullshit. Can I just walk in here? Alright, I didn't think so. Maybe try the running attack on this guy. Does that work on you? Okay, give me a little space. Nope, that didn't work at all. Okay, I'll try it on the next guy. Ooh. Yeah, the BS is strong in this one. Yeah, let's try the running move one more time. Hey, it kind of worked. Kind of. Not really. Hey, we got the Trek Rooney special pay to win guy who's still not helping that much. I didn't even know about this guy. He's not even helping. I still can't fucking hit anything. You might be worse. I think I'm just a larger target. What the? I can't fucking move. Yeah, I think I was just getting hit more often. Hold on, I gotta refresh this thing real quick. It sucks. I feel like it got louder too. Why give me like this previous boss along with this like homing missile asshole? That just seems really unnecessary. You know, whatever dev signed up on that. You know, I got if they didn't let them work on DD4, I can get it a little bit, you know. Like, yeah, it wants me to step on the stones perfectly, which really isn't that difficult coming off of the crazy ass machines that we were just building. But I'm sure you know that it's just bullshit, so it doesn't really let you step where you want to, even though it's exactly where I want to. It's just fucking stupid. What other explanation would you like? That was my fault. I didn't mean to run like that. I was trying to move forward and jump, but, yeah. To spin kick, yeah, I don't think you start with the spin kick. You might have to pay for that one as well. You're not wrong, actually. Dude, this is just kind of fucking stupid. I'm gonna be honest with you. Probably won't play this one again. The shit like this is just terrible. If I could be honest, it's like hard to jump. Like, what? Yeah, I have to be honest, I can't really sign off on this being too good. Hey, he's not doing the grab thing anymore. Is it just because when I'm there? That's weird. Oh, okay. Caught me off guard there for a second. Alright. I'm having trouble even fucking jumping. Oh, good God, this is fucking stupid. Sorry, it's just really fucking stupid. Good Lord. I'm having trouble jumping. Like, even just getting like a regular goddamn jump. Holy shit. You think that'd be the easiest fucking thing to just jump? I'm hitting the fucking jump. Just jump.
But sometimes he does like a fucking punch for some reason. It's like not guaranteed that he even jumps. Like, yeah, I think I'm good on this. We won't be playing this again. We'll move on to Sigma or the Streets, the Angry Streets. But yeah, this has been the worst one so far, I must say. At least with the second title, it was really just the last boss that was like terrible. The spirit gun shoot yourself or play against yourself clone. I think it freaked out again too. Yeah, it's like not responding again now too. Something's like wrong with this. Yeah. I don't know. We'll do it again. We'll play something different next time. Sorry to say. It was fun while it lasted though. Where's the track? But yeah, we got to. It seems like even with, especially with this third title too, it's like on turbo or something. Like it's like faster than it's supposed to be or something. Yeah, something's a little off with it. But what was I gonna say? We'll do a couple more of the incredible machines as well next time. We got to 40. I think there's like 50 of them or something maybe. I don't know. We'll do a couple more of them, and then maybe we'll see what the sequel or another title, the Super Solvers, is like. That reminded me of that. It should be like a educational game too. I was thinking of maybe like playing an educational title or two, like a Sammy the Fish kind of thing. I don't know if like you would hate that, but just, you know, for the classic memories and to see if I'm smarter than a 5th grader or a 4th grader or whatever it is. But I don't know. Let me know what you think about that as well. But my shout outs to anyone who decided to hop on the train today. You know it's always nothing but love, yo. So I spread it to you. You spread it around. Keep it for yourself. It's yours now. Do with it as you please. You know, my shout outs to Spy Man, of course, for stopping by, you know, helping me out with the puzzles, you know, to LL, of course, to Dino, of course. Yeah, could I forget to Swan, obviously. You like any of the graphics or the emotes, it's all, oh my god, this thing got loud as hell out of nowhere. But if you like any of the graphics or the emotes, it's all Swan's handiwork. I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know, anyone in the lurker section of the train, to Renji, I don't know. Like I said, it's all love, yo, so yeah, keep it for yourself, spread it around. Just stay beautiful till next time. All that good stuff. And Carmen Sandiego. Yeah. Like a title just like that. Like, yeah. I remember having like the disc for 1 or 2 of those titles. I forget. There were so many of them. Carmen Sandiego goes like to, I forget, to Australia or like to, I don't know, all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. I'd love to just see what those were like again. Just a little bit. But yeah, I'll see you soon, alright? I told you to stay beautiful, right? Keep doing that. Train should be running again before you know it. Peace. Oh, man.